So, and knowing that I know how to do this and that it's safe when done right, that is, thrilling is not the right word, but it's a good feeling.
Today we are speaking to commercial driving license student Victoria Wilson. Victoria is going to talk to us about her experiences in the program and how it helped her for her future career. Tell us a little bit about your involvement in the program and kind of what it did for you.
I'd been trying to find a CDL course for a long time, and Alvin College was the one that I just picked because it, felt within arm's reach and safest. And hey, maybe if I did want to pick up a degree or something here, I could. So it was
transition a good easier than something
good
else.
First glance at the school. And honestly, I really liked it because I wasn't being intimidated by the school aspect of it. So this was completely different in a good way. I don't know how to say that.
So did you feel intimidated before that? I mean, did you
absolutely.
like college was just like you just feel college wasn't for you?
Well, not even just college, but just like I have to go to a class to get my CDL and drive multiple tons of weight. And so, there was that.
So when you got here and you started taking the classes, what did you think about it? Like, you say that it changed your perception. What happened?
So, like I said, I was really anxious at first, having to take a class with these other people it's a driving school. Like, you're expecting the absolute worst. Yeah, right? You're sitting in the back.
Why do you say the worst?
Because, so for example, driver's ed when you're a teenager or whatnot, and you're getting thrashed around in the back, the instructor is like yelling at them.
Oh, so what you're saying is you're expecting some learning curves here.
Yeah. I was expecting it to be pretty intimidating, and it was not. It was besides me overthinking everything, the instructors were able to see that and work with it.
So you could kind of see then that, okay, well, they're going to work with me. This is not going to be this throw me in the fire.
Right. Absolutely that. And that was what really brought me here. So they're very good teachers.
Okay. Well, did it change your perception about college in general or no?
That's just it. I think that the school had picked some really good people, and it made me think like, hey, this isn't, maybe the other classes would be like this. So it was basically on the students, and I thought that was really good because it was very casual, and it wasn't just a drive over there, turn left, stuff like that. It was nice.
Now that you have finished your certification, tell me a little bit about kind of what you're planning to do moving forward.
Oh my God, I would love to do so much. So having CDL A class is like, I can do anything, but I would love to do hazmat at some point.
So you don't feel like you finished here yet?
No, actually, I want to get that hazmat, and I was hoping tankers. What I want to do is sand pit hauling at the moment, but honestly, my first job doesn't have to be perfect,
Right.
So it could be pretty much anything. I was thinking about starting out maybe HEB, but that's like whatever.
Just experience.
Yeah, experience. That's exactly what I need. And in the long run, I would love to do flatbeds. I'm not at the point right now, but I hear it's a lot of work, but that would be so cool.
Tell me about the sandpit hauling. Why that particular niche?
You're a little kid and you've got your toy trucks, right? And you're sitting outside and you got a sand pit. So what do? You start digging and basically. And it's just so, how do you describe it? It's just so viscerally practical. You're just putting sand in there.
It's productive, more or less.
Yeah. Also, I have
result, kind of.
Yes, I have interests in heavy equipment as well, so excavators and stuff. And I kind of want to not just look at them one day, maybe do that as well.
What were you doing between the time you graduated high school and before you enrolled here?
So I said I was a hobby artist. Okay. That's what I've been doing in the meantime, and it makes like modest money. I am not rocking bills everywhere. I'm not, I do it for passion.
So why driving though? Like, what kind of motivated you to go into that direction?
So I've got what I would call a weapons grade obsession with machinery. So big machinery, I love airplanes, but I'm not. Yeah, PPL is a different story, but trucks. Just obsession. I love
like it's logistics in particular. Like you enjoy just movement of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have guzzled so many gallons of gas just driving. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I love driving. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I would like to get my hazmat and hopefully a tanker certification. That should be easier than that. And maybe I can do hazmat. That'd be really, really cool. Like tankers and gasoline, stuff.
There's
like
a lot
that.
of opportunities for that too, with a lot of the industrial areas around here. So why that particular route? Is it just because of the availability around here, or do you just feel like it's a specialization that...
There's some sort of appeal to specifically the tankers and the equipment that they bring with them. So you have to know how to operate that. You have to know how to offload your material, how to load it, and how to do so safely because it's explosive. You've got a bomb on your back most of the time. So that's awesome. Like... Driving with an entire explosive on my back.
It's the responsibility.
Oh, absolutely. That's a good feeling. So, and knowing that I know how to do this and that it's safe when done right, that is, thrilling is not the right word, but it's a good feeling. So,
what were you surprised to learn as you were in the program?
See, I'd just be talking for forever,
That's
but
all right,
just a
it's
bunch
okay.
of funny stories and stuff from the teachers because, again, they picked experienced people and people who can read their students. Besides having a huge foot trailer on the back of your car, I learned how to haul. I don't know. Yeah, and I learned a lot about the air brake flag, but that's just intrinsic. I think I was a pretty good driver before then. I understood the principles of it, and I shoved my face down the books, and I studied everything to be prepared for this. The experience is, you can't quite put a finger on it. It's something else. You just learn it and you figure it out.
Thank you for listening. To read about these stories and more, visit alvincollege.edu/news.